The decisions we make on a moment-to-moment basis are many. And when we become more aware of how our minds process information and create default reactions and behaviors based on this programming, it can be quite overwhelming to have that realization. I know that for me personally, I was actually really angry or kind of resentful with myself because I had to face the truth that I have been allowing myself to be guided by so many mental templates that have been dictating how I was experiencing my life. Now that I'm in my midlife, the regret of what and how I could have or should have done things, it can overwhelm me sometimes if I allow it to. The cycle of victimhood is one a lot of us know quite intimately. No matter how tough or smart or wise I want to seem like, I have a subconscious program in my head that powers on at the slightest sign of a trigger, and that is my work. After 2 failed marriages, several heart-wrenching breakups, career cliffhangers, eating disorder, body dysmorphia, assault, rape, and many other big events that have happened in my life, I have successfully mastered the art of victimhood, to coddle myself and to feel safe. Now, that probably wasn't what you thought I was going to say, but it is my acknowledgement of how I have lived my life and the survival mechanisms that I have had to adopt to be here. Because here's the honest truth. There have been many times in my life when breathing just didn't seem like an option anymore. And that's the truth. And so falling back into these survival systems was really my only way at that time to get through. And I'm not ashamed, nor do I regret it. It just is. It was part of my process. So you see, self-discovery is not only finding your strengths, but discovering them through the chaos. And that's why it takes courage. It takes a courage so raw and so immense, because as we uncover all the crutches that we've been grasping onto and dependent on to survive, we have to admit we have not been as smart or independent or empowered as we might have liked to believe. But here's the thing, a truth so universal that it transcends time and space. You are. You are here now. And you have done all that you have had to do to survive until this moment as best as you could with what you had at your disposal. And now it is your choice to move on to deeper being, one more authentic to your truth. This whole process of contemplation will throw you into a spin cycle of terror, anxiety, wonder, curiosity, euphoria, and right back around again. And it's because it's not a straight line upwards. It is a spiraled transformation that requires your voice to declare, yes, I am here, I am ready, I am open, and guide me. And then bear down and jump. And this is where we not only work with our courage, but have the wisdom enough to know that we will need support in this process, in this journey of self-discovery. We will need patience, we will need consistency, we will need to listen to others and to ourselves. We will need to give ourselves space, and all of this is in your personal power of choice now. Working with your inner child, being the loving and powerful parent that you need at this moment is where really the magic truly happens. And this is where the process of awareness deepens even further. Because to be the inner loving parent that you need, that your inner child needs, you, the real you, must be able to see the bigger picture, step back and acknowledge with detachment of emotion and expectations, and simply love yourself through this process. It sounds simple, but it is not. The development and cementing of this intimate relationship is the key to weathering all that life has in store for you with grace and with sovereignty. No matter what hits your shores, you can and will have the foundational solidity to not only withstand the moments, they're going to come because they're going to continue to come. That's just what life's about. But with your personal wisdom and shift in perspective, you're going to know that each moment is in fact happening for you and not to you. You navigate these waves even with more pleasure, even the scary ones, because you know that you are safe and you are loved and supported, and not by some external force or by some other person, but by the universal truth that you are not only able and more than enough, you are, period. If you wish to learn more about how to really break ground in your life, let's connect. Many women have begun their own personal journey by booking their free 45-minute Roadmap to Clarity session with me. The link is in the comment section below so that you can do it whenever you feel called to do it. You do not have to do this alone, nor are you meant to. We are better together, and it would truly be an honor to hold space for you as you bravely go where you have never gone before. Empower yourself with your own magic. And yes, you can.